Hello and welcome back, all you beautiful souls, to Color Me Truth Tarot. Today I have a new Timeless Tarot Pick a Card, and we are going to be channeling a message from God, from the universe, spirit. If the word God is triggering for you, I apologize. I used to be triggered by that word when I first started on my spiritual journey, but after kind of releasing my own, preconceived notions of what God meant and how I grew up thinking about it, especially because I grew up in the church, and I kind of let go of those. I let go of those kind of preconceived thinking and just identified with what God is to me in my heart. I came back to that word and it feels very natural for me. But if it doesn't feel natural for you, you can please insert, your own way of how you connect to that energy, whether it's source, spirit, the universe, however you resonate is perfectly fine. But anyway, this reading is going to be a message from God, which I believe is our true soulmate, the soulmate for all of us. And I just wanted to kind of channel this energy through, channel a message through for you guys today, right now, here and now. So as always, these are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There's 3 groups today. This is a mineral called chalcopyrite. Really pretty. This is just a pink container. It has aloe vera in it, aloe vera gel in it. And this is group 3 with a purple lock. Okay, so please go with the group you feel most drawn to or called to. Tap into your intuition, take your grounding breaths if you need to, or sometimes just use a random number picker, whatever your method is to choose. If you need more time, please pause the video now. I'm going to begin with group 1 right over here. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your presence and your energy here. So let's get started. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 1 with this gorgeous mineral. Let's see what the message from God is to you. Remember, for me, the way I look at God is just this non-judgmental. It's non-judgment, right? So you're never going to be judged for anything from source's perspective, from spirit's perspective. It's always going to be there's always going to be this acceptance of who and what you are, no matter what actions you've done. You will always be accepted, no matter what. Okay, anyway, getting started. Let's see what the message from God is for you right now. Oh wow, you guys got Destiny. That's a beautiful card. Sacral Chakra. Wow. 9 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. The 9 of Cups. This is interesting. And we have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, there's a lot of personal fulfillment, personal happiness with this group. Oh, you know what I just felt? I felt like God is saying you guys really deserve to be happy. And I feel like you're going to find, not only are you destined to be, truly fulfilled in life, but I feel like there's something you do or something, it's like something you do. Maybe you have a skill, or it's a work that you do, something you do that brings a lot of fulfillment for you. Whatever this thing is, it's a joy for you. It brings a lot of happiness. It brings a lot of financial stability for you. Whatever this work is, or this trade or thing that you're doing, whatever service you provide for other people, it brings enough money for you to support yourself and to live independently. And you feel very fulfilled by what you do. I feel like you're meant to be very happy in life, be a happy person in life. you come off, your energy comes off as if it's shining, like it's very, very bright. It's really interesting. We have the Two of Swords. You know what? Have you guys been lost? Like, so I guess in your life, or feeling like confused, feeling like, again, this doesn't have to be current energy, but maybe, you know, you've always felt kind of like between two places, or between a rock and a hard place. Like, I'm almost getting the sense of like, for a majority of your life, you've always felt like kind of doubting yourself, like, am I making the right decision? Am I going the right place? It's really important for you guys. I feel like it's really important for you to follow what you believe is your life purpose, what you believe that you're meant to do here on this planet. And I see there's been a lot of confusion regarding your path, a lot of like, should I go left or right, up, down, you know, forward, backwards, like where am I supposed to be going? And honestly, I think you've made the right decision. I don't think you're lost. Even if you feel like you are, I don't think you are. I don't know why, but this ocean imagery, this water imagery in the background, it kind of brought to my mind how, you know, the ocean is always moving the waves back and forth, and it looks like there's no direction to the ocean, but somehow everything always, somehow, you know, it's like each wave leads to where it's supposed to be. I don't know if I'm making sense, but it's like, you know, when you put, let's say you put a message in a bottle and you throw it in the ocean, by some miracle, it's like it ends up where it's supposed to, and the person that's supposed to get the message gets the message. I just feel like, even though life has seemed very confusing and maybe distorted at times for you, and you felt lost and like, where am I supposed to go? I don't think that was something that was let me see if I can get my words. I don't think that was a mistake. I feel like that's all part of your journey. And it was supposed to help you look deeper into yourself, and honestly to trust yourself. I think you guys might have an issue trusting yourself, or it's something that you're continually always working on, is trusting yourself more and more, right? Nobody's perfect. We have our days where we really trust ourselves and we really feel confident in where we're going, and then we have moments when we just don't feel like we trust ourselves. There's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of insecurity. But I think your journey is really helping you trust yourself more and more and more, that you're in the right place, that you're, you know, where you need to be, that everything is okay, even if it may not feel like it. Something about that message is coming through, right? Like, the direction where you are is exactly where you need to be. And then we have the moon in the background. The moon for me always signifies intuition, so I definitely know you guys are intuitive. You have that, what you call that, I don't know why I'm hearing second sight, but yeah, you have this like second sight. You just know, this knowing to you. You guys may also see 222 or 22 on the clock, you know, as just validation for you guys too. In terms of your journey, I feel like you're an old soul as well. You may have incarnated quite a bit, regardless if it's on Earth or other planets. And you have a huge heart. Something that's very special about you. I feel like what God really loves about you is your heart. You have this very, very beautiful heart, open heart chakra. And you bring happiness to people. I feel like you're just genuinely a happy person. You bring a lot of joy wherever you go. Yeah, interesting. Then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. If you haven't been already, this would be a great time to really focus your energy on one specific area in your life, or one specific goal that you have for yourself, rather than splitting your energies around with maybe manifesting a lot of different things. When I'm looking at this card, especially the fact that it's under the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, focus on kind of one thing. What is the priority? What is one thing you can really prioritize in your life, or that is a priority for you right now? Whether it's maybe your education, schooling, your health, maybe it is a relationship, maybe it's your mental health, you know, it's your physical health, your career, whatever it is. I'm almost getting the message to like, This is the time to really focus your energy, unify all of your, unify everything, unify all this potential that you have and all your intuition, and focus it on one specific area, because you're gonna see the most growth with doing that, rather than scattering your energies into many different ways. Maybe you're really trying to focus on your confidence and building up your self-esteem. So just focus on that. Maybe listen to subliminals that are just on confidence and feeling good about yourself, or just journaling about things that you like about yourself. Again, if it's fitness, just focusing on your diet and exercising maybe 2-3 times a week. If it's a relationship, really focus on loving you, right? Appreciating you, not judging yourself so much. And then putting, and taking yourself out on dates, doing fun things that you like to do. And then just, again, making the intention to have your heart open. Yeah. See, what is the message from God? Yeah, there's also a message coming through that, like, God, source, the universe wants you to have more joy in life too. Do more fun things for yourself. Like, you deserve to do that. I feel like you're meant to be this 9 of Pentacles, and it's something that's destined for you, but it's been a journey, and I don't know where you are on your journey, but I don't necessarily feel you guys are here yet. That's just how I feel. I don't know if that's accurate, but I just don't necessarily feel you're at the 9 of Pentacles yet. You're on a journey to get here. Again, I think a way you're going to do that is by implementing more of the sacral chakra, like really finding the things that make you happy and bring you joy. Is it being like a kid? Then be like a kid, watching your favorite movies. If you like to color in a coloring book, dance around the house, there's something about like this freedom, like kind of, I'm hearing release your inhibitions, feel the I think it's like feel the thing, the wind, or feel the rain on your skin. No one, that song that's coming through, it's coming through very strongly. I think it's by Natasha Bedingfield. It's like, na, 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 on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can, that song, there's that feeling of freedom. Your soul is asking for freedom. God is telling you it's now time to be free. Release your inhibitions. Do the stuff you love. Like, I just feel it. It's like, you can no longer be in this energy. You can't be in this energy anymore, because your soul is calling for this. It's like, now it's time for my happiness. It's time for me to shine. Look at all the yellow in these cards, right? That relates to our solar plexus chakra, to our confidence, our self-esteem, our self-respect. It's really ownership of ourselves, having authority of who we are, and standing in our own light and our own power. Wow, yeah, that's what I feel for you guys very strongly. Let's see if there's any other messages for you. But I think the overall arcing message is like, do what makes you feel free at this time. Yeah, do what makes you feel free, because this is leading you to ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Now, we all have responsibilities, right? We all have things that we have to do in life, and I completely understand that. I'm not saying just completely quit your job and let go of all your responsibilities if you have a family. No, but take more like steps little by little to do things that make you feel empowered and free, to release your inhibitions and just kind of be a little crazy, in a way, again, that's not gonna completely interfere maybe with family life or with your work or anything like that. But you know what I mean, like do something that's gonna really allow you to tune into that sacral chakra, to tune into that joy, tune into that creativity, tune into that that craziness and being a little foolish, just because you can, just because you're alive right now. Let's see, are there any more messages for group 1? God, any more messages for group 1, please? Your crown chakra also is very open, by the way. You're very open to spirit. Oh my God, we get the third chakra, Archangel, I think Archangel Chemuel. Yeah, there's a message to live from your solar plexus, you know? We were just talking about that. Feeling this empowerment, this confidence in yourself. And, you know, I feel like God is very proud of you too, for all your accomplishments and all that you've done on yourself. And I don't think you realize how much you've helped other people too. I feel like each win for yourself has been a win for another person, has been a win for another soul. You're very inspiring, and you're I feel like you encourage other people too. You have a very encouraging spirit. And this is why it's time, well, it's been time for you, to be honest with you, but now to really expand yourself and just live without inhibitions, live without regard, as much as you can, because you deserve it, you know, to get out of this kind of almost like broken energy, or just not feeling as free, feeling kind of chained down and restricted to your routines or to what has to get done. You know, there's a time in life for everything, and I just feel now is a time you're being called to prioritize you, prioritize your joy. You know, it's not just like prioritize yourself in terms of like maybe getting your life in order. It's not that. It's like prioritizing your joy, prioritizing your fun, prioritizing your happiness and passion, right? What gets you excited? What gives you passion in life? You know, whatever it is, do more of that, more and more and more of that. It's like you need this passion and this joy in your life. And it's really going to help you in your life to achieve whatever you need to achieve. And then we get 7th chakra, right? I was just talking about this. Your crown chakra is very open. Yeah, I feel like the chakras that may be helpful for you to work with right now, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and crown chakra. I would listen to those, meditate to those, because I think those would be very, very helpful for you right now. You know, one, to experience joy, to help heal maybe emotional trauma, pain, to really empower yourself, and then to have a clear connection or kind of, what's that word, clear line to the message from your higher self, from God, about what you need to do, about your next step. Okay. At the back of the deck, we just have blossoming abundance. So yeah, I feel like you're entering a period where you're blossoming into the fullest, freest version of yourself. That can be a little scary, right? Because it's like, what does that look like? Who am I as my most fullest, freest version? And is it even possible to be that? But I think in your case, at least I'm hearing in my mind, yes, it is. It's something that you're actually destined for, because it's going to influence a lot of other people as well. Okay, so thank you for listening and watching. I hope that this message resonated with you, and sending you so much love as always. And thank you for being here and just tuning in. Okay, I'm going to now move on to group 2. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 2 with the pink container that has aloe vera in it. Let's see, what is the message from God for you right now in your life? You guys got the most cards, I think, out of all. So there may be some heavy energy, some heavy messages, or just a lot of messages to come through. We have the garden and the gate. Interesting. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Financial constraints. Love begins. Heartache and loss. 10 of Swords. Ooh. Ten of Swords. The Sun. And we have the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay. I don't know why, but I was feeling the need to read this in the way the cards came out. So I really feel like, I don't know if your life has, you know what am I feeling? It's almost like you're either in the midst of a transformation, or it's like you've either for some of you guys, you've either gone through this transformation, or you're in the midst of it, or you will be. For some of you guys, you're here, you're kind of feeling a little maybe down, disappointed, just just kind of in your own thoughts and feelings, right? Just kind of feeling a little heavy maybe in your own emotions and your own thoughts and feelings right now. And then for some of you guys, you're like on the other side, happy, you've gone through a lot of your healing work, and you're like ready for life, ready for all the abundance and good things to come. So I'm getting a mix of energies, but I feel like with the Garden and the Gate over Love Begins, I feel like for a lot of you guys, love has been something that it's kind of, I'm almost feeling like it's stagnant, like there hasn't been much happening here. And for some of you guys, that could be the reason why you're kind of in your feelings and feeling down. Because Garden and the Gate is a card about like, there's this abundance of, like, it's like, look at all this abundance of land, but she's standing outside the gate. She's a little nervous to go through. So this could be meaning that like maybe some of you guys are hesitant to move towards a relationship, or maybe still unsure. But it's not that I feel you're unsure, but it's just like the gate's not open for whatever reason. For whatever reason, this is still on pause. And I don't know why, but it just feels like this is still on pause. Again, if you resonate with this Five of Cups energy, it would make sense that if you're kind of feeling low about this, it isn't really the time for love to come in. You want to be feeling your best self in your best energy when there's a potential for a new relationship. It's not really the best when love comes in when you're vulnerable like that. Not to say that it can't happen. I've seen it happen with other people, and it's a beautiful thing, but I always think it's nice when you kind of are already at a good place, and then you have somebody come in who kind of adds to your life, and you don't really look at them, you don't have this kind of savior complex to them or anything like that. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling for group one here, is kind of love has been a little stagnant for you. In terms of your fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel and heartache and loss, something regarding your throat, your ability to speak. Some of you guys, you could have a sore throat you're working through right now, or just difficulty in expressing yourself. Some of you guys, it almost feels like you've come from a family that never really let you express yourself, and you're still working and healing through that. And I feel like you've done a great job in terms of how far you've come, but you're still working on being able to express yourself and being able to speak your truth, to tell people how you really feel, to just kind of be honest in what you're actually thinking, what you're actually feeling. And this doesn't have to necessarily mean like speak to another person. I just feel like for some of you guys, it's as simple as journaling like past pains or hurts somebody said to you, and just getting it all out there and then speaking it out loud, and then maybe burning that paper. I just feel like there's a final push, there's a final healing that needs to happen with your throat chakra. If you have anything that's on your heart, write it out on paper, burn the paper, speak it out loud, and then burn the paper, because you have to release whatever this pain is, whatever this heartache is. And then we have financial constraints with the Ten of Swords. Now, this could actually mean right now you may be going through some financial hurdles, and you're kind of at your wit's end. You don't really know what to do. You're struggling. Let's see, God, is there any message you can give them? Messages for group 2 for their financial constraints and the 10 of Swords. What would you like them to know? I don't think this is a permanent energy though, guys. We have the 4 of Pentacles here that came out. What are you trying to express? Are you guys unwilling to ask for help from other people, maybe financially? Unwilling to, there's almost a feeling of like unwilling to ask for help, or feeling like it doesn't even necessarily have to be money. It can be, but for some of you guys, it's like some of you guys are struggling like mentally and emotionally, and you're just refusing to ask for help. For some of you guys, it's like, yeah. For those of you guys who are kind of in this low energy right now, I think you need to kind of have that bravery or strength to ask somebody for help if you're going through something and you're struggling. There's just this feeling of like, yeah, there's just this feeling of like suffering in silence, because you don't want to, or maybe you don't feel like anybody cares enough. Let's see. God, please, what else would you like us to know about financial? Can you please clarify the financial constraints and the 10 of Swords, please? Financial constraints and the 10 of Swords. Oh, okay. So we got 2 cards. We got the Knight of Swords and the 5 of Swords. Wow, this is really interesting to me. It's like you want to reach out, right? You want to reach out with the Knight of Swords. But at the same time, you're like scared to. Maybe you're afraid that the person is going to judge you, or they're not going to help out, or you're going to be betrayed, or it's not going to end. It's like there's a lot of doubt in terms of reaching out. I feel like whatever this is, maybe you've prayed to God, or you've prayed to God about it, you've prayed to Spirit about it, and you know, maybe you've gotten a message like this before, like, you know, let people help you, let people assist you. You know, maybe you are very independent and you like to do things on your own, but this is a time now to get help from others. Let other people help you. Tell people you're struggling, that you're going through and you need assistance. You know, like, don't be afraid to speak out and ask for help. You know, even if you're scared, even if you don't think it's going to end well, right? Even if you think the person is going to maybe deny you. Again, whether this is a person, a company, you know, maybe you need money for a loan or something and you're afraid to go to the bank because your credit is not the best or something. I just feel like the message is take a chance and ask, because you won't know unless you do, because it could very well come out to be a good situation, a good outcome, and you won't know that unless you take that risk, unless you move forward. Like I said, there's a lot going on with your reading, guys. I'm not even sure if the messages resonate because there's so much going on. But let's see if I can ask Spirit, like, what is the major message for group 2, God? What is the major message for group 2, please? What would you like them to know right now? What is the major message you want to leave them with? The concluding message you want to leave them with, please. Oh, we have a lot of cards go. Whatever you guys are going through, though, I do feel it will work out in the end. I feel like it will pass, whatever the situation is, because we do have the 5 of Cups here, and we have the Sun on the other side. So though you may be in a dark place right now, or just not where you want to be, it will end out. It will end or come into the outcome for the best. Don't worry about that. And we have the Chariot. Right, things are moving forward regardless of where you are right now. You are moving forward to your sun, to your happiness, to your goal, to that happiness and that positivity, no matter what. And then we had the Four of Wands, but it kind of came out sideways, so I want to respect that. Again, Four of Wands usually relates to celebration, right? And it came over kind of these two cards here, where it came over the Garden and the Gate, and Love Begins, and Fifth Chakra Archangel Gabriel, and Heartache and Loss. So I feel like your ability to sell, like maybe you guys are, again, you're kind of in these energies right now, and I think what the message is saying, especially with the Chariot card upright, that you're working through these. And I mean, some of you guys, you may not even be conscious of this, like you're working through your, emotions regarding love. You're working through your throat chakra and your ability to just speak and have, and kind of being honest with yourself, right? A self-honesty with your feelings and how people treated you, and journaling that out, writing that out. And it's happening, and you're moving forward and taking these actions little by little, moving towards your sun, and eventually you will be able to celebrate that. You will be able to have that Four of Wands, to have that congratulations, to have that success. So I think overall what God is saying here is that things in your life will get better, especially if you're going through a hard time or a troubled time right now, regarding love, regarding communication, and just kind of speaking your truth, and again regarding your finances, regarding your feeling of safety, your feeling of the word contentment keeps coming through, but it's not necessarily contentment as much as like safety, and your feeling of no longer surviving, but being, no longer surviving, but and maybe not yet thriving, but being in a middle place where you are okay, where you don't have to worry about where your next, you have to worry about your next paycheck, and like when the money is going to come in. Okay, so I hope this reading resonated. Sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next tarot pick a card. Bye for now. And, I just want to note with this group, I think the reason why I felt drawn to this pink color, because it reminds me of rose quartz. Use this time that you're in to be gentle with yourself, please, and kind of accepting and non-judgmental with yourself. Just be easy and kind with yourself at this time. We all go through ups and downs in life, and it's important to remember that doesn't define us. We're not defined by a moment or a transitional period that we're going through. It's about how we work through it and how we get through it at the end, so please don't be hard on yourself. Everybody goes through this at one point or another in life. We all struggle in different ways, and you will get out of this on top. You will reach that the other side of this. And again, if you guys didn't really resonate with the majority of the reading, I think if you are already feeling that sun energy, you're probably already in a good place. And this was kind of more of a reminder of like, look at where you've come, look at all you've gone through to be where you are now. But yeah, those were just extra messages I wanted to put through. Just always be kind to yourself and loving no matter what. Okay, so now moving on to group 3. Hello to the beautiful souls who chose group 3 with the purple lock. Let's see what message God has for you guys today. Okay, we have man holding a coin. Very nice. The sun, beautiful. You might have been drawn to group 2, but I really feel like if group 2 didn't resonate, you know what it is? You guys might have been drawn to group 2, And group 2 might have been a very past energy for you. And then I think this is more of your current energy if you felt drawn to group 2. Fulfillment of wishes, balance, power, and we have the 9 of Swords. Nice. Okay, guys, so, oh, wow. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Man holding a coin, the Sun, fulfillment of wishes, balance, power, and 9 of Swords. Just want to get an extra message from God to really start me off with this energy. Okay, we got the heart chakra. We got the heart chakra. Beautiful. You guys are in, I feel, a really good place. With this balance card, I'm really drawn to it. I feel like you guys may see 1111 a lot, or 111. We even have 1 here on the Sun card as well, so 111 or 1111. You guys are in a really great place. You really work on yourself, and I feel like you've come into wonderful balance within your energy, within your chakras, within who you are. I feel like because of this, you are in a healthy mental space where you are able to look at the positive side of life. And because of that, you are manifesting your wishes, your desires, and manifesting either abundance and like love to yourself. Like I feel like because of this balance and because of this focus on self and this positivity, you're manifesting this man holding a coin, right? Whether it's just the coin itself or just the man itself or both. I feel like you're manifesting this kind of energy, right? This feeling of, it's either you're manifesting a partner who's abundant, right? Who's going to bring abundance into your life. Doesn't necessarily mean it's financial. It can be, though, very well can be. Or you're manifesting this energy where you become the man holding a coin, where you are really financially at a really financially good place, where you are able to support yourself and buy what you want and what you need for yourself without, being in survival mode. You're feeling very confident in yourself. You feel balanced with your masculine energy as well as your feminine energy. Look at this guy, like you're feeling good. You feel very attractive. You're just feeling yourself. You're sitting on this meadow. The sun is beating down on you. You're just feeling yourself, right? And you're like, I know I'm attractive. I know I have it going on. I have my coin. I have my abundance. Everything is working out for me. So in a really healthy mind space. And this is making you feel very, very powerful, very strong, very capable. And I think what this is doing as well, I'm really drawn to the red and purple on this card. I think it's really helping you to ground into your spirituality more. For whatever reason, I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I feel like this is helping you ground into your spirituality more. And for those of you who may associate with being Leos or really feel connected to the lion animal, it's really helping you solidify your own confidence. And today I even did like a kind of Leo, because I'm a Leo as well, did like a Leo themed yoga practice, and the affirmations that were shared were, I am passionate, I celebrate my life, and I shine my light. So there's this sense of this confidence, this increasing confidence that's happening and surrounding you, and kind of being released from you, shining out from internally to externally. I see you taking charge of your life more, and doing what needs to be done for your own success and your own like reaching of your goals and attainment of what you want. I also think you're coming into greater balance with your heart chakra. You know what I feel? I feel like you've developed really good boundaries in terms of your heart, but you're learning to not close your heart. It's like maybe before your heart was closed off. Now your heart has boundaries, but because you've been putting all this love into yourself, it's like your heart feels very healthy, but it has these healthy boundaries as well. No one's going to disrespect you. No one's going to talk to you any type of way. But you're not just closed off to people anymore. Again, whatever you're doing, continue to put that energy into yourself. Feel good about yourself. I just feel like this, whoever you are, your energy comes off as just like content with who you are, confident in yourself. And confident doesn't necessarily mean like you have to, you know, walk a certain way. And no, for me at least, confidence is just being your most authentic self. If that's being introverted, then that's how you're most confident, is how you most authentically show up for yourself. It doesn't mean being extroverted and being the person who walks in the room, all attention on me, and that's completely fine. If that's you, that's awesome. But it could also just be like, even if you're an introverted person, just being authentically who you are, and kind of sitting in that authenticity is what confidence means to me. So I think you're really engaging in that as well. The only thing I would say is just to keep your thoughts in check. Doubts come up with every single person. We all have doubts that we go through. And for you guys, I just feel like, every once in a while, you may have a doubt that comes up that you give a little too much attention to. So just being mindful of that, and those thoughts, not letting them spiral out of control. Some of you guys also may be having some weird dreams or crazy dreams as well. And if you have the ability to like remove yourself emotionally from the dream and be able to kind of work through it, that's great if you can. If not, I would say to just try not to read too much into them. For whatever reason, I just think you should really just focus on feeling good about your life, focusing on your goals, on yourself, and just being like this man holding a coin, where you're going after what you want. You're feeling attractive, you're feeling confident in yourself, you're feeling content with life, and just moving forward in regards to that. Let's see, are there any more messages from God about your life for now? I just think you guys are in a good place, and you're moving towards even better in life. Oh, okay. So we got all these cards come out. We got strategy, right? Yeah, I feel like you're in a place where you're being strategic. You're making strategic moves about your life and where you're headed and where you're going. Putting thought into what you want and how you're going to reach it. We have second chakra Archangel Ariel. Being happy. I get that energy too. Being happy right now, feeling strong. Angel of strength again. If you're a Leo, I feel like this message is especially going to resonate with you right now. Tapping into this inner strength, feeling this confidence, this power that you have. And then first chakra Archangel Michael. Feeling grounded, feeling in your body, feeling here and now. That root chakra is what allows us to feel really content in life and feel safe, feel secure. It's what allows us to feel powerful, because we feel so grounded in our bodies, we feel so grounded here and now. So again, I don't know, there's not really much to say except that you're doing well, and I think this is more of a pep talk just to encourage you and let you know that you're doing a great job. You're on your way. Keep shining, keep putting energy to yourself. Whenever you feel low, whenever you feel doubtful, tune into your heart. Tune into the love of God, of the universe, of source. Tune into that feeling of balance, right? Tune into saying positive things about yourself, accepting yourself, loving yourself. Naming 3 things that you really like about yourself. Also, I'm getting the message to focus on your health, or continue to focus on your health. Don't fall off the wagon with that. Your physical, how you feel physically I feel like is tied to your, is tied to how you, it's almost tied to your mentality about yourself. So, and I think that's very logical, right? But for you guys, it's especially true. The better you feel about yourself physically, and you exercise and take care of yourself, the better your mental health is. So prioritize your health in that term as well, in that sense. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you guys for group 3. I think you're just doing a great job, and I just see lots of abundance, happiness, fulfillment of wishes for you, increased confidence, increased happiness and joy, being strategic in life, going after your goals, feeling more grounded in terms of your spirituality too, a deeper connection with God, a deeper connection with the universe, with your spiritual practice, whatever that is. Right? And walking into the world saying, this is me, I celebrate myself, I shine, and I'm shining my light without apology. So thank you so much for watching. I hope the message has resonated. Thank you again for clicking on this video and tuning in, and I will see you in the next Tarot Pick a Card. Bye for now.